Hello everyone. Just doing something a little bit different tonight, just being a little creative with the gifts, with the things that I have around me, with the gifts that I have been given. I often do meditation at the end of my exercise. I definitely like to do that every Sunday morning in Natural Health Sunday. But I also like to encourage with all of my clients to be starting their day with a meditation, ending their day with a meditation. I talk about this mindfulness, self-awareness. I talk about this and I try to encourage people to do this, and I try to speak about it frequently, but I think it's necessary also to even have like a little instruction time around mindfulness, meditation, about maybe a clear definition for this thing. What is it? How does it benefit me? Why do I need to do it? How do I do it? What do I do? When am I doing it right? How do I do it right? When does it start to work? You know, questions like this, I think they come up. I think they're normal. Meditation is like a lifetime practice. It's not something we just do one time. It's to work it into our lifestyle, to make it a part of our lifestyle, to be living a conscious lifestyle, a lifestyle from my higher consciousness, to spend more time in presence with my consciousness, to spend more time in presence with my higher self, my higher energies, my energy body, my emotional body, my feeling body, my heart center, my spirit, my soul, my center, to be in balance, to be in harmony, be in balance or harmony. This is to be in our center, centering ourselves. A meditation practice is like a centering practice or a grounding practice. Earthing, grounding is a practice of putting our feet on the Mother Earth. Earthing has a healing effect, an anti-inflammatory effect. So does meditation. The Mother Earth is the feminine, the imagination, the creative mind is the healing mind. The decision maker, the destroyer, the masculine mind. You know, little boys, how they run around and destroy things. You know, little girls, how they play and imagine family and relationship. It's the nature. It's the nature. We need both. We need the seed of the masculine. We need the light of the sun. It is the spark that inspires the Earth Mother to create all things. With birds, with feathers, with fur, with claws and fingers. The mother is the creative energy, the healing energy. It is the imagination, the mother. The feminine, the feeler, the heart center is the imagination in the mind, the subconscious. The conscious would be the decision maker. Yes, we need to make a decision. We need to make a new decision to change our lives. Our lives right now to this point are a sum of the things that we know. All the things that we know are creating what we have. If we want to have something different, we'd have to know something different or put ourselves in a different state of being, a different thought or a different idea. To come out of the space we're in, to move into a new space. Imagination offers this. The creative mind offers this. It always offers an alternative space. You can always imagine something different than what you have. Imagination is your creative power. The creative power that's created all things here on the planet. It is the feminine mind. It is the heart center, the feeler, the emotions, the feelings. Yet she still requires the masculine spark, the decision. Yes, the decision to work on this or work on that, to do this or to do that. For instance, even to decide to love yourself, to heal yourself, to nurture yourself, to improve yourself. Even this decision to exercise and eat properly, to nourish yourself in a healthy way. Even this decision we have trouble to maintain. Why do we have trouble to maintain a decision of optimal health? The feeler. The feelings often aren't aligned with the decisions. Sometimes the feeler feels for something else and pulls the masculine off the track. This is the feelings. But we need both to be successful. Leading with one alone will always lead us into trouble. Follow the feminine and get addicted. Too much food, too much drink, too much television, too much loving relationship. Yes, the feminine will even love beyond her health. She'll overlove that food or drink or person to the point that they will destroy themselves. This is the feminine. We all have learned to love this way in some relationships and lost this way. We must temper the feminine. She will hurt us. But so many of us have hurt ourselves with the divine masculine and the things we have to do, work, get things done. Production, get it done. Oh yes, you can hurt yourself with divine masculine. Yes, the two are necessary, but the two must find balance. There must be harmony between the two. Else, someone will become sick. Something will go wrong. Too much of one and not enough of the other will always end up in sickness, illness, or disease. And it will come out in a number of different ways. In all ways, it will reflect itself. in your body weight, in your mental health, in your mood, in your sleep, in your digestion, in your endocrine system, in your feeling, in your emotion, in your enthusiasm, in your joy, in your happiness, in your successful relationships, in your finances, in your addictions, in your dreams, in your thoughts, in your words, in your energy body. This is where the change happens, in the energy body. The energy body is affected by the physical and mental body. Change the state of the energy body by manipulating the physical and mental body. This is the way to create a balance in the body and mind, in the mind and heart, in the balance, in the conscious and the subconscious, in the masculine and the feminine, in the balance within yourself. We can do this in mind. We can learn the difference of mind. We can see the decision maker, the masculine mind. We can decide upon something. And then watch while the feminine feels her way through your day and doesn't feel like this and doesn't feel like that. She's a flower. She's here, she's there. She's beautiful, she's everywhere. She flies here, she flies there. But without direction, she can be aimless and she can fly in circles. She can make herself sick, flying and flying and flying, carrying the others. Yes, she must be tempered with direction, with the divine masculine. Sometimes we have to honor him, the discipline, the self-discipline. To hold an idea in mind, to follow through with an idea we decide in the masculine mind, even if the feeler doesn't feel like it. As we empower that masculine mind and follow through with our decision that we may make, that masculine mind will become more strong and grow in strength, and soon it will be able to make all the right decisions for you. It will get stronger and more clear through practice. And the most successful practice for developing the mind is a focus practice, a mindfulness practice, of focusing into the moment, and coming to the moment. And I wanted to make sure that I did a little bit of this with you tonight, to sort of show you how this could be. Just a way that this could be. It doesn't have to be this way. There's infinite ways to do it. There's infinite ways to practice mindfulness, meditation, self-awareness. Breathing is a big aspect of it. Let's talk a little bit about breath. Let's focus on the breath a little bit for a couple of minutes. I'm going to give us a little bit of a timer here. Let's introduce a timer. Just a metronome. Hopefully you can hear that. gives us something to focus on. Let's focus on our breathing. And let's see if we can try to balance our breath, our inhales and our exhales. Let's bring our attention to the moment. I like to teach that the breath is the most personal thing. It's the best way to bring yourself to the moment. And I like to teach that balancing the breath plays a role in this. Let's focus on the in-breaths and the out-breaths. Let's focus on the timing of the breath, balancing the breath. It's like it's going to go 8 breaths in and 8 breaths out. Let's practice for a minute here. Just breathing 8 breaths in and 8 breaths out. Just working on a balancing breath here for a minute more. Just balancing our breath. Equal inhale and exhale. Just balancing the breath. Eight beats breathing in and 8 beats breathing out. By focusing just upon the breath, we allow ourselves to come out of the critical mind, the conscious mind, the analytical mind, the thinking mind, the masculine mind. We want to come out of this doing active mind, the judge, the critic, envy, jealousy, comparison, competition, gluttony, lethargy, embarrassment, shame, fear, heavy, dense paradigms, emotions, dark ideas, hints of the human experience not authentic love. Inauthentic, unnatural teachings that the human mind has been taught and has embraced from a lifetime of false teaching, bad habit of thought. We want to come out of these ideas that hold us trapped in a limited energy experience. We want to release what we know a little bit, coming out of the thinker and coming into a space of unknowing, uncertain, boundless, limitless, infinite space. This is the imagination. Just focusing on the breath allows us to come out of the thinking mind. Let's now change our breath focus a little bit. Let's use the 8 beats. And let's go 8 beats in with the breath. Let's go 8 beats, hold the breath. And then 8 beats, release the breath. And then 8 beats, pause and hold the breath again. Let's try a box breath for a couple of minutes. Working on a box breath. A couple of minutes of balancing breath and a couple of minutes of box breath, and you may already start to feel an energetic shift inside of your body. That there's a change of state that's recognized and realized just by changing attention or focus from the problems of mind to the space of imagination, observation, the space of observation. Rather than judging the thought, rather than being critical of the idea that's in the mind, just acceptance of the idea. This is the feminine, the edge of the feminine, acceptance, forgiveness, and love. This is the heart. This is relationship. This is love. This is the power to love, the capacity and capability of every human. is in the imagination, the healing space, the creative space. This is the feminine. It's in the deepening and the slowing of the breath that we come out of the busy, short unconscious breaths that we're making during the day, sometimes often holding the breath during the day. It's to deepen and lengthen the breath that changes the state from the sympathetic to the parasympathetic nervous system. We want to deepen the breath and slow the breath. My favorite practice for deepening and slowing the breath is breath holding and working on breath holding. Like, let's try and practice breathing in as deeply as we can and holding our breath for as long as we can. And then breathing out as much as you can and holding there as long as you can. Let's practice our best inhale hold and our best exhale hold for 3 minutes. Let's work on this conscious breathing practice. And that's 3 minutes. Just working on your best inhale and exhale, deepening the breath, slowing the breath. I think this is the best practice for deepening and slowing the breath and bringing us from the fight or flight space down into the parasympathetic. We've spent a couple of minutes on the balancing breath, a couple of minutes on the box breath, a couple of minutes on breath holding. We've put ourselves into maybe 10 or 12 minutes of conscious breathing. Now I want to try and add a little bit of affirmation. See, it's the masculine mind that, once you come out of the critical mind, the thinking, you can drop into, reprogramming in the subconscious mind. The subconscious mind can program, can be programmed, can be reprogrammed. We can put positive, affirmative thoughts and words into the program, and we can change the program that's running at the subconscious level. Once we get out of the critical mind, the analyst, once we get out of the thinker, we can enter into the imagination. And there's other things that we can do in here. We can use the imagination in a positive, healing way. We can start to imagine things that could be an asset to our health. I could practice some things that could expand my energy. Some things that could grow me in mind. I could say some nice things to myself.
I always find things to appreciate. I stop each day to be grateful for all of it.
Gratitude is a wonderful way to change
I am grateful
your energy state
I have.
and your imagination.
I live in a state of gratitude.
Can be used to embrace some ideas, some auto-suggestive ideas could be given to you, and you could use your imagination to imagine those ideas into your reality, into this moment, if you chose to do that. Let's take a couple of minutes now to work on our inhale, hold, exhale, hold, while we practice our masculine mind affirming, saying an idea, and using the feminine mind to imagine the idea expanding, like believing the idea as if it were your own, embracing, embodying the idea with the feminine mind.
Each morning, I am grateful for another day.
Just spending a couple of minutes practicing
Every day,
gratitude.
I appreciate my life more than ever. I am grateful for all the abundance the universe has to offer. I feel joy and gratitude to be alive and full of life. The more grateful I am, the more reasons I find to be grateful. my needs and desires are generously met. For this, I am thankful. I am grateful for all of the love, joy, and abundance that life brings to me. I am grateful for every person in my life. The universe pours joy into my life. I am forever grateful for the miraculous life energy in my body. I am grateful for each experience life brings me. I can see the beauty of life that flourishes around me. I am grateful for my intuition and the power to change my life. Every day, I thank the universe for showing me the way to my dreams. I am grateful for my passions, which lead to my purpose. Every step forward in life deepens my gratitude for all things. I am grateful for the ability to turn inward and find peace. Feeling gratitude brings me peace and joy. I accept all gifts graciously and with deep gratitude.
So, words, the words that we've got going on, the dialogue that we have got going on inside of ourselves is the most important asset that any of us has in our life. There's just no one that speaks to you as much, as often as you do. And this gives you tremendous power over what you can do to and for yourself. And really, it's about breathing consciously. It's about taking some time to breathe consciously, to make this simple, to demystify meditation. Wake up in the morning and you're coming to your consciousness, your first creative thoughts of the day. And are you creating with dread in the morning? Are you dreading your day to begin the day? Can you turn that dread into at least some acceptance of your life? Can you see that even if it's not exactly the way that I wish it could be or would be, that you can see that it has some wonderful aspects to it, and if I learn to love them and find love in them, accept them, forgive them, find peace with them, that I can have more love in my day. Instead of trying to change it necessarily outside of myself, can I change the way that I respond to it inside of myself? Can I take the agitation around me? Can I address it within me? In my mind, in my consciousness, in my waking breaths, in my first breaths? Can I meet my day lovingly in my mind with acceptance, with forgiveness, with surrender, with allowance, with imagination, with decision, with affirmation, with dialogue with myself? Can I fulfill these things within myself? Can I give love, nurturing, health, healthy dialogue, healthy nourishment to myself? Can I nourish myself from within myself? Can I learn to speak and think and imagine in this way? Through meditation, through a thoughtful practice, through a conscious practice, I can connect to the subtle energies within myself. Every single one of us can do that. We just have to take the fear and mystery or worry out of just being with ourselves for a moment. Just begin and end your day with some soothing sounds and some thoughtful, intentional, positive, creative, gentle, kind ideas. Begin and end your day with love. I say love is presence. I say presence is breath, is the moment. Begin and end your day with presence. Bring more presence into your day, more conscious breaths in your day, more conscious thought and awareness, more self-awareness, more mastery of yourself. Meditation is this practice. This is an introduction to meditation. Conscious breathing, affirmation, visualization or imagination, imagining yourself the way you would like yourself to be, imagining yourself the way you would like your day to be, grateful for the things that you have, coming into a state of gratitude and energy, a result of a mental action in the masculine and feminine mind, supported by an in and an out breath. This is the entry point to change. Conscious breaths and thoughtful ideas in mind while we breathe. Just to sit with an alternative idea is all that it takes for it to influence you. Just allow the other idea a presence inside of you. Just be present. Just breathe. And just imagine loving thoughts, kind thoughts, This is the practice of acceptance, forgiveness, love, creativity, healing, changing your life, regenerating yourself at the cellular level from the thoughts and ideas, the energy or the spark that you create within your own decision, within your own mind. The feelings to keep it going, they come from the practice. As you practice the right things more often, the feelings to do the right things will appear. Right now, the feelings to do the wrong things appear because we've been doing the wrong things. As we begin to practice doing the right things, the inspiration, the feelings to do the right things will grow. And you'll be inspired to do more of the good things in your life, the things that are aligned with your goals. Just aligning yourself, just coming into alignment with love. It's progress, it's forward action, it's expansion, it's growth. This is the nature of love. This is presence. This is healing. This is natural health. It's meditation at the foundation. It's thought and word and nutrition and movement. It's presence, it's breath. It begins in mind. It's an internal change that creates a different external experience. Fix it within and observe it happening around you. Stop trying to fix it outside. Address it inside and watch your life begin to change. This is the practice of change. This is an introduction to meditation.